Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Deandra, the opinionated chick, and today I'm back with an exciting new video. Now, based on the title, I'm just gonna jump right into it. But before I do so, remember we're trying to get to 3K subscribers, so please go ahead, be sure to subscribe to my channel, like, share, comment. You already know what to do. Alright, so let's get into it. So based on my previous video, I believe it was the video where we were talking about the 6 questions, the 6 statements from my Twitter. I'm going to show you the video here. Somebody commented and they said to me, I'm in a new relationship and I'd like to know some questions that I can ask. So without further ado, I'm going to give you some questions that you should be asking to get to know your partner in a new relationship, right? Because one thing, it is very important. You don't want to wait until you settle down. You spend 2 years with a person and then boom, you realize that this person don't want kids, or this person has some something that you're just not willing to settle for. All right, so here's the first question, right? What is your weirdest habit or quirks? So sometimes you want to know what is a weird thing that you have some people that eat ketchup on eggs. Wow. Now, if that person is you, I have no hate, but I don't think I can date somebody like that. I just don't understand. But let's continue. What's your weird quirk? Leave it down in the comment section now. All right. What were you like in high school? I believe that is very important, so you can kind of understand the person, how their character is, what formed them, what are some of the things that they did or didn't do. So I think that is it. This is my favorite question out of all. What is your love language? What are some of the things that you like? You like to know what people, how you want to be loved. Some persons don't like touch, some persons don't like gifts. They're okay with just positive words of affirmation. That's fine. So I believe knowing somebody's love language is important. That's how you get to communicate with them, and you know what they like from what they want, what they wouldn't like or appreciate. um what is your style, your conflict style? If we're getting a little argument, how are you gonna react, or how would you handle it? That is very important. Now, the next question for me is not such a big thing, but a lot of persons like to know, what are your astrological sign? Are you a Leo? Are you a Capricorn? Um, for me, I really don't dwell into it to say, boy, I am an X, so if you're a Y, we can't get along. Not me, but there are some persons that this is very important to. This one I think is a little special because it really helps you to know the person. What is your greatest talent? What is a talent? What is a special thing that you can do? For me, it's singing. I'm such a beautiful singer. Alright, a joke I make. I can sing a little toopsy. But what is your greatest talent though? Leave it down in the comment section. I'm curious, I really am. Alright, these things are also important. The next one is, what is your biggest weakness? No, you want to ask somebody that because maybe this is something that you can encourage them to work on. What is your biggest strength? What are some of the things that you are good at? You also want to know that. This question is my mom's question. What are your expectations for this relationship? Now, my mother always have that question here down. What are your expectations? Are we dating for 2 years and then you move on? Are you interested in marriage? That is also a question that you want to ask. Do you want kids? You want pitney? Pitney all for the, you want them? Those are questions that you really want to ask from the get-go. What is your relationship like with your parents, your mother or your father? So for me, is a question that I like to ask men, especially as it relates to the mother part, because it really tells you if that person, um how they respect females, how they view women on a whole. How do you feel about helping around the house? Those questions are very important. So the other question is, how do you describe your spending habits? Now you definitely want to know that when dating or when starting to date, because you want to know, is this person responsible? What if down the line I get into a relationship with this person and this person is always getting in dates or always getting, in dates, and then they have like gambling habits, or there are just some stuff that you really don't want to compromise on, or you shouldn't need to compromise on, so you want to get to know those informations from early out. All right, this question is me. Are you a competitive person? You want to know? I'm very competitive, very competitive. So you definitely want to know, is it a fun competitive? Are you always going to be a sore loser when I'm winning all the time? Oh my god. But yeah, it's a good question to ask. This question is a little more serious. Have you ever cheated on a past partner? You want to know these things because it tells you the type of person that you're talking to, and you know what to expect. Because if you cheat on somebody in the past, it's not so bright for you. More than likely, if they're not getting what they want outside the relationship, they may cheat. So I'm not say every person who cheating in the past I got cheat, but they may cheat. It's a strong possibility because it just tells you that that is what their character is. They weren't able to end what they have now before starting something else. It speaks to them as a person, um what is your dream vacation? That's a fun one. You want to know what the person have, what they like to do, what are their hopes for the future, if they have any. This one is more spiritual. Do you believe in an afterlife? Are you a Christian, or do you have any religious beliefs? Those are questions that you definitely want to ask, because there can be rifts in religion. Those are some very touchy topics that persons usually don't like to talk about unless they collide or unless they match. So those are questions that you really want to ask people. And the last question is this one. Well, not last question, I have two more. One, how would you spend $1 million? So whether it's US dollars or Jamaican dollars or whatever dollars it is in your country, how would you spend $1 million? I feel like that question will tell you where the person's mindset is, what their priorities are, and a lot about them and money overall. And my last question is this: what's the best gift you have ever received? What is the best gift you have ever received? And here's why. Overall, in life, not just relationships, you teach people how to treat you. When you meet somebody for the first time and you tell them, say, boy, so my ex did have a private jet, and he used to carry me X and Y, and I used to get fancy things, and so. Or you come to them and you say, my ex treat me bad, and me, I have to do everything. As if for my birthday, them give me a gift. This person that you're dating or you want to date, how you think they're gonna treat you when you give them these two scenarios? I'm gonna say, well, She used to good things, you know. I'm going to have to do my best, the best that I can do. I forgot to do it for she. Like my main have no jet for bring her pan, but I probably I forgot try forget about. If I even a canoe something. Or they might say, well, you use the hard life and suffering. I have to do nothing special for she. I just do whatever. I just do whatever. I'm just gonna do that. So these questions are not only to ask people, but are also for you to know for yourself what you want in someone. If you have any questions that I didn't ask, leave them down in the comment section. If you're here till the end of this video, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, because I know the content that is coming over the next couple of days are going to be so lit, and I know that you don't want to miss out on it. So as always, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching another video, and as always, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.